My name's Deb Calph. I've been around Minneapolis now for too many years. I used to live up in the North Country and travel through the Arrowhead area up there in my 20s. Lived in a log cabin for 2.5 years. Raised my first son up there with cloth diapers, which was borderline miracle in hindsight. But I'm down here in the city, and the opportunities for music have reawakened in me. I started out singing, brownie songs as a little brownie and Girl Scout songs, and found that sitting around campfires was a great way to sing and have a good time. Riding buses, long bus rides and all that. And my folks were really instrumental, pun intended, in offering up the musicals, as in Porgy and Bess, West Side Story, South Pacific, you name it. We had those LPs, and they loved that stuff, and we'd put them on. And my dad also had a John Philip Sousa marching band LP, and we'd march around and stuff. So it's a funny way to get music into your skin, but it happened that way. And then I was encouraged to maybe offer up a song. This song came to me about 8 years ago when I was doing some work with a shaman about getting information from outside of yourself, or maybe deeper within. It depends how you look at that spirituality. But that song about how we are all really related. It's simple, but it's also true, and it covers the whole concept of race, which in my opinion, race is not a solid concept. We are the human race. There's only one race of humans, the two-leggeds. And that I believe in evolutionarily and from the heart. And includes also a respect for the four-leggeds and the feathered ones and the creepy crawlies and everybody. We're all on this little planet together. This is my first time generating a song to share with the public. It was rather a creative experience. The song came to me maybe about 8 years ago, just as an idea, I am another you. And I would just sit around a campfire and sort of chant that, which is probably why it sounds like a chant. It was gifted to me, I guess, just, from my heart. To me, it's works about erasing the concept of race. There is one human race only, species-wise. So all this, racial slurs and epithets and all this stuff, it's like we are all just two-legged people. And that's how it is in my belief system. And I wish we could just erase that concept from our thoughts. Music has always been important to me when I'm in a group. I learned, singing with brownies up to Girl Scouts and sitting around campfires and sharing songs. And it's fun to sing when you're canoeing, especially if the wind comes up and you're running out of energy. It's a lot like, the work songs will get you pumped up if you're yelling them out to one another and a big storm is rolling in. My parents, I think, when I think to myself, well, they weren't that musical. Well, they encouraged me to play instruments, but they had the LP collections of all the musicals, Oscar and Hammerstein, was it? Porgy and Bess, South Pacific. We had those LPs and we'd put them on and just play them till the grooves got worn. And so that part of music was still melodious and of a nature of poetry. And I guess that is where any other songs, if I were to write them, they would start first as a poem, as a group of words the lyrics would follow for me. So I hope you enjoy the songs.